Hey, folks. Lord Thunder Monkey back here again with you, and we are going to get after the cultivation of those fields, like I promised. Yee. Darn, I took out my John Deere. Anyway, yeah, so last time we left off, we were getting the fertilizers set up and throwing manure everywhere, and slurry, and whatever else we could find that wasn't nailed down. Got some seeding done, so we're in good shape with the current weather for what we can plant. We don't want to get stuff in the ground too early. Didn't I say I always should do this in the cap? Bad, 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 bad. Okay, and I also figured out what was wrong with our cultivator here, so I got it all fixed up. It should run a lot smoother through the fields now. Tweaked a few things on it, so it should be in very good shape. No longer like pulling teeth trying to drive through the field, getting everything cultivated. That was really, really horrifying. Get all this worked in, and then we can start drilling this thing with wheat. That will be a project. Alright. Here we is. I go down to the back end here at the far corner, the whatever you want to call it. We'll get in position down here. Try not to take out Santa Fe Springs sign. Alright. Unfold this big old boy. Okay, here we go. Well, not reverse though. Try a different gear. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, feel the power now, baby. Look at us roll. Like I said, got a few things fixed. And, so we're gonna go flying through the fields. We're gonna be in pretty good shape here. This manure worked in there. Like I said, I don't want to gunk out those wheels, figuratively speaking, because in Farm Simulator, yes, technically I could just go driving along and it wouldn't care. Alright, let's get turned around here. And we'll get this going again. It's almost as if I don't have enough weight in the front, because you watch them front tires slip. Okay, come on. Bite in. There it is. Flying now, baby. Look out. Here we come, world. But yeah, this field's going to be well set for seeding just as soon as we get done here. I had some interesting folks in the car this week. People in town giving seminars, artificial robotics, and all kinds of other jazz. I was totally lost. But they seemed pretty smart, so I was like, okay. Works for you, works for me. Alright, let's see if we can take off this time. There we go. Oh yeah. Nothing can stop us now. Got the New Holland out. And it's tearing it up. What a beastie. I do enjoy this tractor. Very well done mod, as it were. I wonder if anybody else got a favorite mod between. I've got this one. There's also another John Deere that's very similar in how good of a job that was done. It's got the passenger script and the opening door thing and everything else. As this one does. Which really makes it a lot of fun and pretty unique. Because not a lot of the modders go through the effort of putting all the extras in that make these so cool. And if they do, you know, they're slow to release them because, well, they often get abused. And I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent about modders, but after having fiddled with modding and just knowing the overall setup and everything that's involved with getting these things even remotely like this, it ain't easy. It just isn't easy. And so I have a lot of respect for the modders out there, and the script, and those that write scripts for things and everything else, because that stuff just, I cannot, some of it I get my head wrapped around, other parts of it, not so much. I don't know where I'd be without some of these things, because a lot of these things are really, you know, I remember when mods first started coming out for FS17, the first John Deere came out, I was like, oh, I've got to have it, right? You know, if you're an American and you'd never had John Deere in your game, you're like, oh my god, I've got to have it! And it was, I believe it was a 7030, pretty good mod. Couple 100 horsepower tractor. I think it had two options, 190 and 209, I believe. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but I believe that was the setup. And so that was a pretty cool day, you know, have that thing come out. And then just some of the other things that just make it unique. Some of the things I had never seen before. There are certain things like that overloading station we use for the manure on this map. I didn't even know it was really a real thing. I thought, you know, some things people could just make up to, you know, hey, here's an idea I have. But it's not actually a thing, a real thing. It's just, you know, one of those cool things. That you could add. And when I saw that and realized it was real, I was like, oh wow. Because I actually looked it up to see what they use it for. And the one thing I saw them using it for was yep, it sure was dumping silage, transferring or not dumping silage, but dumping chaff, transferring chaff from a trailer to a semi. And so you had that that made it real. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. YouTubers have done some other things. Like there's a self-propelled baler by New Holland that truthfully doesn't exist. It'd be a cool thing if it did. And there's some prototypes for big balers out there, but I've not seen them myself. That could be a very cool addition to the farming community and farm simulator community, for that matter. But anything new, anything that adds to the game is always a thumbs up in my book. Especially the placeables. Couldn't get enough of the placeables in the beginning. It's kind of bad. And then the modders, they got clever and they started installing what used to be placeables, at least to me, as, you know, fixtures in the game, like the cow food mixers and the what else was there? That's the first one that comes to mind. Oh, another one was the I can see it. It's red. Compost Master. That's what it was. And you know, it was one of those things that originally was a mod. You know, at least from my perspective, it was a mod. I'd never seen it in an actual map. And then they started coming out everywhere. You know, like Stevie was all over that stuff. Stevie, he must just see that stuff and I don't mean the actual items, but see the ability to install them, because his maps have all that stuff in it, and it's a little bit on the complex side to install all that stuff. It's not super simple, because you've got all these different files you're meshing together and making cooperate, and blows my mind. There's John over there working the silage. Slurry. Wow, there's a big difference in there. What do you feed your cows to eat? Nah, we give them a bit of a slurry every now and again, and try to feed them some, you know, we try to spread their silage all over the fields. Right. Got my head in the right place, didn't it? Sometimes I just don't know. Can I blame it on the fact that they just sound similar? Can we go with that? Is that okay? Can we do that? I hope so. I still think this thing needs dualies. Unfortunately, this particular mod does not come with dualies. I know, real bummer, right? Should have twinsies all the way around. I know some of you are over there turning going, geez, how can you want twin wheels on that thing? Well, because I think triples would be overkill. Just this one time. Maybe not. Triples would be just fine. Run it like the big bud. Run it like that big bud. As soon as John gets done over there, we're going to be done over here. We'll be able to catch up to him. Gonna get a good bit of work done today. New Holland's treating us right. Working these fields. Didn't I say last time I need to check the price on beans? I still haven't done that. Dang it. You gotta get that done. Like I said last time, I'll say it again. I don't want to miss a good price. I also don't want to hit a telephone pole. John sent me a message, says he's all done. he can go over, head over, and he can go do field across the way. Can't think what field it is. Field number 7, I believe. And then we'll pop over there, we'll do field 1, and we'll all be in good shape. There we go. Here we go. A couple more passes, this field's done as well. And there we are, back at the beginning, or at the end. Beginning of the end of the beginning. Aren't they just one and the same? Alright. While John gets over there and does that, we'll be finishing this field up. Alright. Trying to debate on... I think I'm going to go over and finish our new big field 1 before I knock out the ends on this one, and then we'll work our way back over to field 7 where he's at right now. Should make things work out well, I hope. And then just as soon as he gets done with field 7, he can work back right over. We should be just about ready for him to work back over here and start planting this field. And that'll be a wrap. Take care of the cows a little bit and be able to move on to the next day, because we'll caught up on everything other than, like I said, the selling part. I hope this thing's wide enough to take that in one pass. I think it is. I hope it is. Maybe it's a little engine that could. Okay. Oh yeah, last pass for sure. We've got this. Shoot. Here I was worried. We have to make another silly pass. I think I just tweaked one of the tines, dropping it in like that. Didn't mean to. This field should grow real nice. Having done didn't work twice. Nice, twice. I didn't mean to rhyme this time. Ha ha ha! Aha! I really didn't mean to, but then I couldn't stop myself. Sorry. Oh, just wide enough. Perfect. Pull this up real quick. We'll run over to the next field. Clip the telephone pole. That was our big field. We should be able to knock out the other one today. Good shape. Good shape. Alright, this is beans over here. A little field 7 that he's working on. Plant it as corn. I have to keep saying this out loud so that you guys can hear me, so that I actually remember what the heck I'm talking about, because I really do forget. It's bad. The memory starts to go with the age. Now, what were we talking about? That's a joke, by the way. Don't be too concerned about my health and welfare. Well, you can, but it's not going to do any of us any good. Whoop, wrong direction. Let's go for it. Let's go down to the next. Come on. Dig it, dig it, dig it, go! Not quite straight on this backside. I thought it was straight down, but apparently not. Apparently I had to pull back in up there. I think I'm just going to go around and go to the other side and work my little self back to the middle. This rate. Oh, for that. Oh, I got 7 hours left on this tractor before I run out of gas. Oh, I'm in great shape then. I was about to say, with me running full bore like this, I'm gonna run out of fuel, but I'm not. Not in the slightest. Might pop the engine, but that's only because I'm running full RPM, but I doubt it. I'm fairly confident that this tractor can handle the ERPMs. Alright, come on, sweetheart. I'm not going to try to tackle that corner. There's just no way. I'd be snapping things left and right. We're just going to pick it up out of the ground and enter back in on the other side. And that should be pretty good. Gotta be careful with your equipment. Gotta love it. Gotta treat it as if... No, don't treat it as if one of your children. God. My cultivator hasn't driven me that nuts yet, has it? It's a joke. It's okay. You didn't hear me whisper. You can ask me another time, but I'm not telling you. Alright, I probably am, but seriously. Okay. What do we got? 4 more total passes, total round trips, as it were. Ups and downs. 4 downs, 4 ups. What we're looking at here. I think we can do it in that. Doggone close if it isn't. Regardless, we'll always say we should have. So do not forget, as I'm sitting here thinking about tomorrow already, I'm getting ahead of myself. Is that a gold nugget in the middle of this field too? Seriously? Anyway, we will be doing the Snedderton's map tomorrow. If you happen to have the Platinum Edition and the DLC and you want me to send you the rest of the mod list and you want to join me, that would be awesome, but it does require the Platinum and the Big Bud pack, because I am running equipment out of both. So that is something that you'll need, but yeah, definitely open to having people, folks join who... I'll rough this grass up. Who want to be part of it, is available. But like I say, you have to have both those DLCs. Those are the only two I own, but I'm using them both. % wheel slippage. That's good stuff. Yeah, I will. I'm not sure where we're at. I know we've got to do some. Got to wrap up some cultivation, some drilling. Yeah, we've got. There's still a ton of work left. We still gotta take care of the dadgum chickens, which made me mad. I got over there with the big honking trailer and realized I couldn't dump chicken feed in. Like, really? Won't fit in there? Well, I knew it wouldn't fit in there, but the trigger was... and it wasn't wide enough for the belly dump, and then I went to shovel it in with the John Deere, and it wasn't having that. Apparently it doesn't have a shovel trigger. So it made me very, very grumpy. I wonder if that golden nugget makes crops grow better. It's like a good luck charm. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, put a gold nugget in your field, get better crop yield. Yield. Yeah, I'm on a roll tonight. Come on. You guys have enjoyed it. Let's not fight tonight. Fight. I feel like I shouldn't be pointing these out to you, but I am anyway. Not quite truly going to get that closed off, but that's okay. Yeah. This trip number 1, 2, this is number 3, so yeah, I was right with the 4. 3, 4, I don't know, I lose track. Somebody's gonna have to rewind the video and tell me whether I'm right or wrong. If you're really that interested. I'm not bothering. Just saying. Alright. Bring it around, drop it down, run it down. Have no frown, because we're done with the cultivating this field. The other field, with the other field, field 7, we're going to spend more time turning around than we are cultivating. It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be that way. It's just so small, especially in comparison to the fields that we've just enlarged here. Very, very tiny. Okay. Big old case, New Holland, have done their bit for the day. We'll take it over and we'll wrap this into the field up. We'll go over to the other field and we'll knock its end off, or its ends, because it's oddly shaped. And then we'll be in good shape. Alright. Don't hit the tree. go up and we'll catch this last little bit. Field looks great. So is that golden nugget. I'm not going to get it though. Just having to watch the wheel sit here. I was curious to see how high it got. 11%, that's not bad. Not at all. Okay. So yeah, so next time, we're going to get in there. We're going to finish feeding the cows. We're going to get them back up this stuff. Right after we finish cultivating the other field. But that won't take us long. It won't take us long to be in and out of the field in a hurry. Because we'll have to get this thing, we'll have to get bring the case home. Actually, you know what, we can move those bales by hand. Be easier that way with this thing, with the blower. But then we'll load it up, and we'll go blow, or shred, I should say, grass into the cow's feed trough, and top off the rest of them. Hopefully by the end of that time, the wheat will be all seeded and ready to grow like mad. Start stepping forward a few days, get the beans drilled, get the corn planted, and then we'll be looking at harvest quickly. And then we'll be looking at a really exciting thing, new map. Probably do a special video on that one, getting it started. Pick a different gear. Fine, I will. It'll be... I think it'll be interesting, the new map. It's not quite what you expect. We're gonna do a little work with some animals we haven't done with. We'll be incorporating sheep on that one. Now granted, there's not a lot to do with sheep. You don't need to shear them, you really don't need to bother with them other than just realize that they're there and say, I love you sheep, go to bed. You know. Don't escape at night and we'll be fine. Put the guard dog out there and the rest is kind of take care of itself because they are really low maintenance. Feed them, water them, walk away. But they produce a lot of wool. And wool's worth money. I like money. Money's a friend of mine. Well, when it sticks around, money's a bad friend of mine. Money's always ditching me. I get it, and then it leaves me. It wants to always go hang out with the other people. You ever notice that about your money? It never wants to hang out with you very long. It wants to hang out with other people more than you. Really kind of a shame. Yes, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to leave that bit there. Small little strip, it'll be fine. And so will that one. I'm not going to bother. It's not going to happen. Not going to do it. So if you're OCD, look away now. And I can just tell you in a minute when you come back, yeah, I got that all done. Totally got it taken care of. Didn't leave those spots behind. Not me. Ish. Yeah, I did. What am I saying? Of course I did. Cruise on over here. Wrap up these two ends and that'll be done. Such a good feeling to have this all done. taking forever to get this all done. And once we get the corn and the beans, it's gonna be done in a heartbeat. What are we looking at here? We've got next time's episode. Probably be taken up by most of that. Well, the wheat and the cows. Then the beans and the corn, the episode after that. And fast forwarding time. Yeah, not gonna take long at all. 2 more episodes, so by the end of this week we'll be done and shoot the following week looking at harvest. And the best part, that friend of mine that keeps running away, we're gonna have him come back and visit us, Mr. Money. I'm pretty sure we'll have him for a little while. We're gonna take all our finances and we're gonna jump over to a new adventure. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that one too. Yeah, don't worry. By the time you guys see me next, those spots will be taken care of. You won't even know the difference. So, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to select one of those other videos. Take a look at that one too. See what it's all about. Enjoy it. Don't forget to click on the monkey up in the right-hand corner to subscribe. Follow along. I'm Lord Thunder Monkey. We'll see you next time.